Let's go.
Welcome everybody. Once again, here again, cracking a cold one. Hope you're joining us today on a fine evening or night.
Oh, I got that on my forehead. It is nighttime. It is 7:46.
Yep. Welcome to the third installment of the Modern Cast
Special episode.
Special episode with me, Christian, and my co-host. Well, the host, I guess.
You are Christian.
I'm the co-host.
You said me and Christian.
Me and Christian. Oh shit! Whoops. Cut it.
We're both the hosts, bro. We share hosting duties.
There you go. My host in crime, MJ Ortiz.
Yeah. Special episode. We're gonna talk. I think first we'll talk about the two albums we tried to do last episode before we had some fuck ups or whatever.
Yeah.
But and then we'll talk about just that our new album that just came out. The last lap around the planet.
Last lap around the planet out on Spotify.
There's no duh, right? There's no duh.
No, it's
right?
just last lap
just
around
last,
the planet.
Right?
Yeah, it's not the last lap. It's just last lap around the planet.
Maybe maybe two then. Last lap around the planet 2.
Maybe last lap 2, second lap,
and then the last one would be like the actual last lap around the planet.
For real. But yeah. Firstly though, we did try to record a podcast episode, and the audio just got messed up because we tried to record it through Discord. But we found a way to have both our screens on at the same time on Zoom. It was very easy.
Shout out Zoom.
Tried and true. And then if you guys notice, my camera angle is different. Now you can kind of see my laptop because I'm recording off my phone using Android technology. You know what I'm saying?
No one cares about that.
Is it Twitter for Android?
Shout out MSI. We're using 2 MSIs right now.
It's an MSI laptop. You see all the red on it. Shout out Stizzy. You see Stizzy right here. Smoking on that Stizzy pack right now.
But yeah, so the last 2 albums we were trying to talk about was the new Little Sims album. And we're trying to talk about the new Turnstile album. 2 very different genres. Little Sims is, it's hip hop, a little bit more than hip hop. There's some other things going on in there. And then Turnstile is more of just a hardcore band.
Yeah, Turnstile is the first punk band that I've listened to in a long time. I haven't tuned into a punk listening since I don't know, Sublime in middle school or something.
Nah, Idols came out. We were listening to Idols when it came out.
Oh, I suppose. Hey, what's up? My boy. Yeah, I forgot Idols was another band that we listened to. But then Little Sims was a hugely anticipated album from both me and MJ. We were huge fans of Gray Area, her 2018 or 2019 project, I think. Right? 2018, I think.
Hold up.
The Gray Area. And the Little Sims project also.
Wait, hold on. But it's gonna be an edit anyway, so we might as well just say sorry.
Okay.
Because the way I'm not gonna be able to edit that cleanly.
Okay.
There's no way. Oh, sorry about that. Just some interruptions.
Yeah, but the Little Sims project for me, it was my most anticipated album of the year for sure. I'm not sure if I'm picking up where we just left off, but
yeah, definitely. That's fine. We're talking about the Little Sims album.
Yeah, I don't mean too much. But yeah, she announced it, and I think she released the first single. It was either Woman or Introvert, I think. Actually, the namesake of the album and the first track on the album. Really, really personal album for Little Sims too. It's all about herself. She's just kind of wearing her heart on her sleeve, and all these soulful instrumentals and background vocals. They just really, they help hit home with how emotional this album is. It's a super personal album. And
this album's top 5, bro. Top 5
of the year. Yeah. So yeah, for me so far.
I think ever since we first filmed it and we tried to talk about it, it's grown on me even more. So yeah, it was. I think she, I think it stands. You can't really compare it to Gray Area. It stands within its own self. Because it's its own thing. It's not trying to be a Gray Area 2 or anything. It's within its own self and as its own entity. It's fire.
Hot fire. My some standout tracks would be like Point and Kill. That was, I think, my favorite track. It's like the
Okay.
grooviest and has like this African drum rhythm reciprocation. You
Facts.
can't stop me, oh, you can't. Super contagious. Like, and then her bars are really cool on there. And then the other kind of like African theme song, I think, or inspired was Fear No Man. Which I really like the rhythms for that song and the chorus. Fear no man, fear no
Bro, but
evil.
even Rolling Stone, bro, that's some fire. Like,
Yeah,
that's a banger, bro. Rolling
who's
Stone's a banger.
who's making songs that sound like that? You know,
Um,
Rolling Stone is such a unique song for me.
and even I Love You, I Hate You, I love that sample. I love you, I hate you. You know, I just love
Mm.
that. That's a good sample. Um,
Yeah,
the
listen,
first four songs, bro. The first four songs are just all fire. You know, with the I think there's like an intro. I don't know. No, yeah, it starts with introvert. Introvert's fire too. So yeah, shout out Little Sims, bro. Um, check that out
Sim's doing work, doing the Lord's work. It's their new album, great
for
album.
real.
And the other record, Turnstiles, Glow On.
And
Awesome punk record. I've been having this record on repeat for the last
for real.
couple of weeks. Like super contagious. Like my first listen to the album, I was kind of thinking these are pretty basic rhythms or whatever. I wasn't thoroughly impressed, but the more I listened to it, the more I realized that it didn't need all that. You know, that's why I didn't do it. You know, it doesn't need to be extremely flashy and everything, and it is sometimes like
Well, yeah,
with the
there's
drums.
there's like Latin rhythms sometimes throughout the album. On one of the songs, the kick
But
drums fucking amazing. The drums, I like just the mix of it, bro. Like how like a modern, the way you would like a modern, do it through digital and not through tape and stuff. It just sounds good. It sounds refreshing. Sounds nice. It just sounds like it has balls.
absolutely, I agree.
You
It's
know what
a
I'm
really
saying?
full sound. Like it just fills up the whole room or your whole car or whatever you're playing at the time. You know, like a really well mixed, really loud, really visceral, really high energy,
Yeah.
front to back. Like there's no skips, but there's definitely standouts that I think are a lot better than the rest of the record.
Oh
Um,
yeah, definitely.
you know,
But yeah, I mean, all the holiday, holiday's a banger. The intro,
mhm. It's a mystery, I believe it starts
yeah,
off with,
mystery starts off with
and
mystery.
then into blackout, which is one of my definitely top five on there.
Don't play is pretty good. I like the way it goes into Underwater Boy. It's like
Yeah,
a cool down moment after these three songs that are just like super high energy.
don't play super, and then they feature they feature somebody, I believe, Blood
Oh yeah,
Orange.
they have Blood
Is it?
Orange. That's not
Yeah.
Underwater Boy though. That's an Alien Love Call,
Oh, I see. I see.
and that's at the end too. They have them.
I see what you're saying.
TLC Turnstile Love Connection. That one's fire. I like Endless too. Blackout's fire. Blackout's really fire. Yeah, I want to go see them. We'll see them sometime.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
they're gonna be in Sacramento in November. You mentioned,
Yeah, so
and then
might
they're
get
gonna
the
be
lead.
playing. They said they're
My
gonna be
lead singer
playing.
of the band might once they might want to go. So we'll see what's up. But yeah, I'm turnstile, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was gonna say. Who'd you say they were gonna tour with in Sacramento?
Suicide Boys.
Suicide Boys. Yeah, they attract like the same crowd, a lot of energy, a lot of moshing. It's gonna be a very dangerous show. So
Facts.
maybe I'll bring a helmet or something.
No. Yeah, Glow On.
Glow On, Turnstile,
Turnstile.
awesome punk record. If you listen to it
It's one
twice
of my
through, you'll get addicted.
top albums of the year. Top 10 definitely for sure.
A lot of fun that record is.
All right. Well, I think those are it for shout out those shout out Little Sims and shout out Turnstile.
Yeah, good job. New
Uh,
albums.
if you don't like our album, then check out those albums. You would definitely like those.
Oh yeah, that's why we covered them first. We're gonna get to ours at the very last. Last lap around the planet.
Last laugh around the planet.
Go ahead and bear box.
When did it officially come out? The
The
21st.
21st of September. Yeah. It came out everywhere. By everywhere I just mean Spotify and Apple Music.
Well, like if you have Deezer and
Yeah, I mean, but who does, you know?
it's on Instagram, it's on YouTube.
Mhm. That's true. Yeah, last lap. our collaborative project while I was living up there in Chico with you guys for a while for the spring. Uh,
Yeah,
our
just
passion project, sitting in a room together for hours at a time and just being like, let's make music.
well, we made we made two projects before that.
Mhm. Yeah, we,
Um,
we we did have an EP that was like 4 songs long.
and
It's a
then
go ahead EP.
and even the mixtape, even though I wouldn't say it wasn't the exact same experience, it still was its own experience. Doing all that too. That was pretty cool because I don't know. That was just like when we were just doing it and just fucking around and having a good time.
Yeah, the album, the first album or the EP on SoundCloud was a lot of fun too. Escape Pod. That was our first dabble into music at all. Just kind of messing around, you know. That didn't mean too much really, but it was a really good experience for us, and we had a lot of fun making it. You know, learned a lot from it, and that's the cool thing about music is every time you do it, you learn more. With anything really. And then
Yeah.
this was our first attempt like at a actual like good size record, like 30 minutes, 9 tracks. You know, in a more
I
professional
wish
setting.
I wish it was kind of longer. It's actually not 30 minutes. It's like 28 minutes.
27 minutes, I think.
27. I don't
27 and
know.
change. Yeah.
I was just listening to it. I was like, I kind of wish it was longer now that I think about it. But maybe if we did more tracks, it would have been awful.
Maybe we did have I think what 10 or 11 originally
Yeah, I
planned.
think we had like 12 and just cut them down to
12.
9. Because some of the beats just wasn't working out. Nothing would come about it.
Yeah, we had a big plate, and I was only there for 4 months, and the idea was to like bang out all the tracks and in 4 months.
Yeah. And then I
Uh,
ended up mixing it over the whole summer.
and yep, by September, here we are. You know,
You're right. And the reception's been well. You know?
yeah, a lot of people telling me they're big fans of the front of the album. Towards the end, you know, there's definitely like a tonal switch, which is like, oh, it's kind of at the end of the album, kind of tired at that point, or at that point, like you kind of switch the album off and you come back to it, you know.
It's a story, I guess. I feel that.
Yeah, but I love the
Uh,
love the reception. Thank you for all the love. If you've been listening and you listen to the album, thank you so much.
oh, for real.
Uh,
Shout out everyone.
yeah, for all the love. Um, I hope to make more in the future.
Definitely. I think making this album, because I've made albums alone, bro, but making an album like this together, it's always a blessing. You know?
Absolutely, bro. Grateful that I literally couldn't make this album without you, bro. I don't know how to mix.
No, I wouldn't. I don't know how to rap.
There you go.
We're coming, bro. Coming. What's your favorite song? After all of it, after it's been out and you listen to it again now on Spotify, what do you think your favorite song is?
My favorite beat is
No,
Casio still.
not your favorite beat, bro. Your favorite song.
Favorite song?
Yeah, not your favorite beat. What's your favorite song? Like,
Uh,
nah,
I
you gotta
think.
move your camera back up, bro. The way
Oh,
you had it last
oops,
time.
oops.
Yeah, it was fine the way you had it.
Shoot. Sorry, more technical difficulties. Oh, look at
Look at that. You're an amateur, bro.
that. No, it's a very faulty setup. I'm gonna have to. There we go. Meanwhile, check out our sponsor, Weed.
I will say this. So I guess I'll talk about how I started the beats. Well, oh shit. I'm chilling. Usually when I make beats, for like I'll make it in like a folder and I'll make between like 30 beats or something. So when Creezo came, I had this whole folder full of 30 beats that I made with it, like this new house that me and my old roommate Omar were living in. And I just labeled it new house beats. And so like I'm not saying I made like I'm trying to make an album, but I feel like when I make beats like that and I'm making them every day, and I put them all in this folder, I feel like they naturally come together and kind of all tie in together. So I feel like when you came, you just picked the ones that you felt like that worked, and that was it. Just sat to my room and just went through beats.
Sorry, I'm just gonna have to keep it like this, bro. Maybe I can sit down.
I can't see your face, bro.
Jeez.
Lower
just
your
let-
lower your seat of your chair.
No, it's already as low as it can get.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I should have thought of a more foolproof. I just kind of have this stand.
Oh, we're gonna watch Krizo fail.
This is embarrassing.
And you know, I don't think there's. I think there's I know a couple of people who could probably rap on these beats, you know. But I really think sometimes these beats are. I really do make for you sometimes, you know. Yeah, I make beats for other people, and you know, I have other people in mind, and I'm not always thinking about you. But when I made these beats, I feel specifically that are on the album, I was definitely thinking about okay, like, you know. So
Thanks, bro. Yeah.
I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad. I mean, I think it worked out. I mean, I like it. You like it. I think at the end of the day, I wanted to make an album with you that we could be proud of. And I guess kind of not show our kids, but just be proud of, bro, that like when we're older, when
you're
we
not
die, like,
gonna show
because that's
your
like the internet,
kids
bro. That's
the
gonna
album.
be it's gonna be out there forever. So I'll just be proud of it, I guess. Even if it's whatever, if it's 100 people listen to it, 1,000 people listen to it, 100,000, you know, it doesn't matter. Just at least as we're proud, as long as we're proud of it, that's all that matters.
Absolutely, bro. That's how I feel about it too. Cheers.
Oh God.
But man, this album, our passion project, the most fun I've had making music. You know, really pushed ourselves too, man. We were in there for a while.
Fuck this album. Next album coming up already. Don't trip.
Yeah.
I'm already over this shit, bro.
And MJ's been saying that for a while. We've had the album ready for a long time.
I made the beats like 2 months before you came, like a month before you came. Like, so those beats to me are like old.
Yeah, it's less than a year, but still just like encroaching now on a year.
Yeah, but it's only been out for like 3 days. Then you know, hasn't been out for that long.
The album?
Yeah, the album.
Oh yeah.
And by the time I probably drop this, to be honest, it probably will be out like a week. You know, so. But yeah, I think cheers to the album, bro. Any inspirations you'd shout out, bro?
John Coltrane for making me pick up the saxophone.
Okay. Yeah, you got some sax solos.
Yeah. My saxophone solos or something. I think
how many sax solos are there? Like
there's 4.
4 of them.
Yeah, some when I listen back to them,
and they all suck, bro. I had to fucking tweak the fuck out of them. No, I'm joking.
Oh my god. No, but some I call more melodies than solos. Like I probably have like 2 hard ass solos, which are like me really ripping and shredding on it, and 2 are I'm just kind of playing with the beat.
JK, bro. Yeah, but we gotta get the baritone. We should have stole the baritone. Telling the story of the baritone, bro.
The baritone? No, not the baritone.
Not the baritone. Oh, now you got me all. How do you not remember, bro? I can't remember the name of it. You play sax, bro.
And I was playing alto, so not the soprano either.
No. Oh, we're looking like
tenor.
Yeah, it's about the tenor sax.
All right, so there's
shout out to Music Connection.
Yeah, the Music Connection, and I forget his name. It's probably better I don't name him by name anyway, but there's a repairman in Chico who repairs saxophones. He's like the only guy I could find in Chico that would tune my saxophone. Like I walked into his office and he wasn't available. But then eventually, like he called me back and he was like, "Yeah, bring in your sax and I'll tune it for you, or whatever." I was like, "All right, sure." And he fixed it for like $50. And I mentioned to him like, I want to buy a tenor saxophone, but I don't want to really get one shipped, and I just want to buy one in person. And I'd gone to the Music Connection. Shout out the Music Connection, like MJ mentioned. I think it's the biggest locally owned music store in Chico, if I'm correct.
I guess I don't know if it's.
I don't even know if it's local.
I don't know.
It looks like
it's pretty big. I mean, it's pretty nice. I like it.
Yeah. But anyways, shout out Music Connection. And I walked in there, didn't have any, and then later I mentioned to this guy, and I guess they got a tenor saxophone. And they sent it to him to tune before they put it up on the shelf to sell. You know, and I mentioned it to him like, "Oh, I'm looking for a tenor." And he told me all this information. And I was like, oh, okay, like I might check it out. Um, so I go back there with, I think with you, right? I think I went with you.
Yeah, we had like a jam session with when I played piano.
Yeah, I went with you. Did we go to? Why did we go in the first place?
Um, to pick up your sax, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You dropped
That's
off your
true.
sax, you paid the $50, but then you came back to pick it up. And while you came to pick it up, they said, "Hey, the tenor sax is here,"
Yeah.
or
So
something like that, right? I think so.
yeah. So and then so I guess the guy. Long story short, he the tenor saxophone he was repairing. He like reserved it for me at the Music Connection. He said like had like my name on it, and I was like, you know,
Yeah,
then they're like, do you want to try it? So I played it.
yeah, we
And
played it.
it was a beautiful Yamaha. It was like silver, chrome
We're
plated.
jamming. We're having a jazz moment.
We were in one of the playrooms, and there's a what was it, a piano,
Yeah, it's just a
standing
piano.
piano,
Yeah, just upright piano.
upright piano, yeah. And you were on there. We played for like maybe 3 hours, you know, and it was awesome. It was my first time, my last time playing a tenor saxophone, and I hope to buy one soon, sooner than later.
No, but we could have walked out with it, bro. That's the part you gotta tell me.
No. I would have never done that because of all
Lies.
the maybe I should have done
Crazy,
it.
we're walking out and no one was like around us asking, like
Oh
no one
my
was there. We couldn't, and they
I could
had your
never.
sax and we had the tenor sax, and we could have just had a trade, but you could have just walked out with
No,
it, bro.
my saxophone was worth way less. There's no way.
No, no, we didn't do it. I mean, we ended up not doing it, so you know,
Yeah, yeah.
but that would have been
But
funny.
on a different note, though, yeah, the exact same sax we'll be playing on our next album. You know what I'm saying? Right.
You gotta buy a new one, bro.
Yeah, I really like that Yamaha, and who knows? I'm not definitely not going to buy the one at the Music Connection now. I don't live there anymore. But if whoever does end up buying that Yamaha, you know, consider this an ad,
For real.
uh, sponsored because they let me play it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, last lap around the planet.
That's what I remember. Probably one of the best memories I have in my life so far
Oh, bro, love you. Me too, bro.
is
Yeah,
making that album with you.
that album's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Every day we'd go in the studio with the yerba mate,
Shout
150
out
milligrams of
Yerbas.
caffeine, a Dutch blunt or a backwards blunt rolled up.
Or a joint. Shout out Rob. We didn't
Yeah,
smoke blunts all the time.
yeah, sometimes we roll joint, not all the time, I suppose. A good amount of
Shout
times
out
we did,
Raw.
you know. And then for like an hour, sometimes like 45 minutes, if we finish like a verse,
Yeah.
you know,
And
minimum we try to do like a verse.
sometimes longer because we'd like do it and then we'd sit down for a bit and then listen to all the songs, you know, and talk
Minimum,
about it.
minimum we try to
Right.
do like,
Sometimes you would
yeah,
write for like 30 minutes, you know. And I would just chill.
yeah, that was good. It was really good having you in there. Um, and then I had MJ for like immediate feedback to like bounce off of, which was really really good. Help me stay focused, you know, two minds instead of one kind of thing.
Now it's gonna be a little different, bro. The next album is gonna be probably a lot more grimier and not as perfect. Um,
Yeah, a lot more
I don't
straightforward.
know. Up to you. Up to you. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be a lot more straightforward.
Yeah, I
So
haven't
next time we're
done
together, you know.
until next time, bro. You know, school and
But the
school and work.
what the
Yeah,
future plans, bro? The future plans is just keep keep pushing this album and maybe drop either EP or single in between the year.
yeah, I do want to reach out to a lot of my like a lot of my peers,
Well, I want
but
to do some collabs, bro. We should do some more collabs or something.
yeah, exactly that. Or you know, just gain experience that way, kind of grow that way is playing with other people. I think that's a really cool way to learn, you know, because I have peers that are around my age that do things in different styles that I really appreciate, you know, and I'd like to kind of absorb that, you know. I think that'd be really cool.
For real.
Same with you, bro. Like working with you, it's make me, you know, like 80% of who I am, basically. Like,
No.
he's just always working in the stew.
Always, but I have nothing else to do, bro. That's all I do.
I'm stewing up, cooking up. But thank you to everybody for all the support
Bro, thank you to my parents for always supporting me.
and my folks as well.
Thank you to Sure for letting us, or Well, I guess we bought it. So
Yeah. Thanks for not breaking during the sessions, I suppose.
for real. Yeah, and I think shout out to everyone who influences make beats, you know.
Yeah, shout out to
From
our
Dilla,
contemporaries.
from Madlib, everyone, you know, I don't want to start that.
Our contemporaries and our peers that
Everyone,
are working hard to, inspire us.
peers and music gods from past, present, and future, bro.
Music
Yeah.
gods, yeah.
And the homies, bro. Because if the homies like it, that's all that really matters, low key. If the homie's gonna bump it, then that's all that matters. Dude.
Bro, on to the next one after that. I'm excited for the future, bro. I'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
Yeah, I think that's so. Shout out again to Little Sims to Turnstile. Check those albums out.
Yes, they're amazing pieces. What is it? Sometimes I may be introvert, I believe.
And Glow On.
And Glow On by Turnstile. Thank you everybody for tuning in to the third installment. Deuce.
Adios.